What's up, everybody? This is Review Box, and today we are here with
Jacob.
Jacob, and we are reviewing.
Superman.
And we're reviewing
specifically
Superman.
James Gunn Superman.
James Gunn's 2025 Superman.
Yes, because Zack Snyder, you're not allowed here. This is all,
Yeah,
this is all boys club.
You got kicked out, bud. But anyways,
this is all boys club. Get your little girl butt out of here, bud.
Instead of getting straight into the movie, I kind of want to do something a little different, and kind of each go around and talk about how you got introduced to Superman. Like each of us, if everyone has that story. Do you remember when you first read or knew about, or what type of media brought you to Superman?
Oh, for me, my dad and my older brother are huge Superman fans. I'm more of a Spider-Man guy myself, but they kind of got me into Superman. There used to be an animated show back in the day. I used to watch it. That was really good. That's what really got me into it. I was like, okay, there's this cool guy flying around with heat vision, ice breath. He's got the fucking chin of a Chad.
Chin of a Chad.
So I thought he was really
the
cool.
chiseled chin.
And then I did see the Richard Donner movie, Christopher Reeves, the first one, and that was really good. So that's kind of what got me into it.
Hell yeah. Did you watch Justice League growing up?
The animated show? Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Watched them all.
Yeah. That was the show that I discovered, Superman and all that. Or basically all of them, Superman, Batman, all that, was the Justice League show when I was a little kid. And it always stuck with me. And then Martian Manhunter, right?
Yeah, John Jones.
Yeah. I met him, not met him, but it was introduced to him too on that animated show. And then just recently I've been watching the OG Superman show. I think the one you brought up right now. I still haven't seen My Adventures with Superman though.
I still got to get to that.
I gotta get to that too. It's on my watch list.
They're working on season 2, I think, or something like that.
Is that one with Huey?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Wait, it's Huey?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Jack Quaid.
No
You didn't know that?
way. I
Yeah,
did
Jack
not
Quaid.
know that.
Yeah, it's Huey.
that's
Okay,
Superman.
yeah. No, now
I'm not hearing very good things.
No,
That's him as
Unfortunately.
Superman?
really?
Yeah.
I've heard it's really good.
I've heard
Like,
not.
the show or like
The
him
show
as Superman?
itself.
I heard the
Oh,
opposite. I heard it's pretty good.
Well, then again, I'm on Twitter, and you already know how I've talked about people on Twitter.
yeah.
They just
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
everything.
But wait,
Yeah, they're no
Snyder,
fun.
how were you
Yeah.
introduced to Superman?
That's ridiculous to ask because it's so funny. Because we always make the joke about Seinfeld, and I don't know if you guys seen Seinfeld. It's Jerry Seinfeld's a huge Superman fan in the show, and he brings him up, quotes him all the time. But they had an ad where Superman goes to the diner with Jerry Seinfeld. It's it's an old commercial, and the voice is Patrick Warburton. I think that's his name. That's the guy that does Joe in Family Guy. Hey, Peter. He's the voice of Superman.
Spider-Man.
Kronk?
Crazy.
Yeah. Kronk.
Kronk.
He's also in Seinfeld. They're sitting at the diner talking to each other.
Buddy. I think his name is Buddy. In
Buddy.
Seinfeld.
His name is Buddy. And yeah, that's how I was. Because growing up, we didn't have cable. My dad didn't believe in it. I'm kidding. No, it's just really expensive. Growing up, cable's really expensive. Yeah, guys, before you could stream.
Yeah, this guy's 35. That's
Yeah, so we had the little box, the little black box that was introduced to the television. That was it was not channel 29 or channel 30. It was channel 29.2, channel 29.5, channel like that.
those.
There was all these points on them. It was channel 4.7. It was just stuff from. It only aired stuff from the 60s to the 90s. The pop culture of Superman is just everywhere too. It's in every single thing. They had it in South Park. They had it in The Simpsons. Growing up, all I did was watch Simpsons. But after watching that, I was like, I gotta start watching that. And immediately, what was on Channel 5 was the original Superman animation, from the 90s.
Yeah, the Fox.
The same one as
WB.
Batman animated series, that type of
WB.
animation. So I fell in love with that, and that's when I watched Zack Snyder stuff, and I was just this is nothing like the Superman I saw before.
Yeah, that guy. We could get into that too. We'll just briefly get into that before we get into such an amazing movie, Superman.
I spoke way too much for
2025.
nothing.
What? No, you talked about your origin stories with Superman, your relationship with Superman.
Through Seinfeld,
which is a trip because it's everyone was showed it differently.
Yeah.
And for the longest, I wasn't. I don't want to say like I wasn't really a Superman fan for the longest. Like, didn't care too much about him because all I knew was just like,
He's a nerd who likes hope.
no, not even that.
He's the anti-Snyder bro.
No, it's because like he's basically like you can't beat him. So there was like he didn't feel not human. Feel like you couldn't connect to him in any way.
You didn't feel relatable.
Yeah, relatable since it's like he's like basically like all powerful being or whatever. But then it's like there's so many iterations I think that go underappreciated that like really humanize him. And
Yeah.
I feel like the biggest one most recently is obviously Superman 2025.
Let's also bring up the fact this guy is not American. What he is, he's pro people.
He's pro people.
He's pro people.
No, yeah.
He fought the Nazis, man.
Yeah.
He fought the Nazis.
He's so pro people. At one point, he was in the Soviet Union.
Oh, shit. We don't talk about that one, guys.
But then nobody still ends up being a good guy. Like at the very
true.
end of it. So,
Goes against what, Stalin, I think?
Yeah, I just watched that movie the other couple weeks ago.
People
actually.
need to remember too. He's pro other people when he's introduced to pink kryptonite.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
Well, now it makes him trans, though, actually.
That's
Progressive.
very.
Alright.
Is
So-
it? Is that what it does?
I think in the most recent runs, I think it turns him trans now.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
So-
But anyways,
It turns her trans. Come on, man.
let's
Sorry, my bad.
let's get into it. Superman 2025, James Gunn. That movie was such a breath of fresh air
Can I
from start to finish. Go for it.
I know I'm cutting you off.
Oh, and then he real quick he says that he never cuts me off.
Yeah. So like that's
And
why.
there's so much.
That's why I'm announcing
There's
it
so
now.
much video evidence of him cutting me off. It's
We actually
insane.
might do a compilation of just me cutting him off for like 2 seconds.
But go on. Because I want to get into this movie.
Cut him off
We
now when he's talking.
cannot have faith in James Gunn again.
We cannot have faith.
We cannot not have
Okay,
faith.
that's what I thought you said. Okay, I was like, wait, what?
I was like, wait, what?
James Gunn.
This guy opens up with like,
we can't have faith.
I
in
hate
Fuck
that
guy.
man. No, James Gunn has proven time and time again with the resources he's given that
the gun don't jam.
the gun doesn't jam. Dude, I've
Yeah.
never heard that before. That was hard.
Oh yeah, dude, I've heard that one a lot.
The gun.
The
don't do it.
gun doesn't jam, man. Oh my God, James Gunn, I love him. Just gotta praise the director real quick.
Real quick before we get into it, I know I've already said this. Honorable mention: The Iron Giant was
Yeah.
another way where I was like, Superman.
That's true. That is also.
Yeah, that movie. Oh my gosh, we got to review that movie one day. That movie's beautiful.
I'm down to do that one too.
But
I gotta-
yeah,
I
we'll
gotta
get
do
you on it.
rewatch.
Anyways, so James Gunn, it's like, I was kind of how I was talking about earlier, like, oh, Superman's so powerful. He's this powerful beam. James Gunn opens up the movie and Superman's been Yamcha'd.
Yep. He's been
Fucking
yam shit,
pose.
dude. Oh my
Fucking
God.
bleeding out.
It
Fucking
should have been like the Family Guy knockout pose on the floor.
Yeah.
with the Peter one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just straight opening it up, Yamcha'd. It was, that movie was so colorful. It was such a breath of fresh air. I know, like, we have so many superhero movies. That one was just like, and it's a fresh start. You know what I mean? It's like, let's start over, and here we are with Superman. And
The
how it
color,
goes.
I'm not gonna lie, the color actually gave me so much hope because
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Superman with color
the
like
last
this in a
Superman
while.
was Zack Snyder's. It was just gray and like just like
Yeah,
like just no color at all.
You know what? We'll save that for later. We'll compare the two.
Okay.
But no, I just kind of want to hear your opinion. Like, how? It's just like fuck. We don't even need to talk about the plot of the movie too much. But it's just like how that movie like, how did it translate to you? Like when you watched it, like
Well, for me, like break it down, like how you said, it doesn't really like how you kind of portrayed or perceive Superman. He's not very relatable. He's kind of God amongst men. And this movie did a really good job of making him relatable. Like you said, the first time you see him, boom, he's like beaten, bloodied. They even say in the opening credits, this is the first fight he's ever lost. So it was just cool to kind of see not just that, but as a comic book fan, you see characters you probably never thought you'd see, like Guy Gardner on screen, Mr. Terrific, who was a show stealer. He was like probably my favorite side character. Crypto was also a show stealer too. So it was just cool to see Crypto too. Like I never thought I'd see him in a live action Superman movie, and just seeing like his kind of just roles and scenes were also really funny. But it was just cool to see just a hopeful movie, like especially during this kind of tumultuous time in the world, and it's just nice to see just like kindness. Even James Gunn said the movie is about kindness, which I really thought was portrayed accurately. And it was just cool to kind of see, his parents were really cool too, like kind of just seeing them down to earth, salt of the earth kind of people. So I really, I really identified with that too. And just like, I'm gonna start crying. I'm getting all done.
I'm choking up here.
But it was just
Being
really
beaten up by this perfect Superman.
No, dude, you're 100%. It's 100% valid. Everything you're saying, 100% valid. It's like, I think that's why the movie was so good, because I feel like you just have to bring it up because it all starts with The Dark Knight, right? So you watch The Dark Knight, and that's like, besides like, I guess Blade or like Hellboy or something, that was like one of those first superhero movies that are super serious. It's like it's in that realm of like dark, gritty. Like this isn't a campy Batman.
Don't forget about Spawn.
Oh, Spawn too. Like, but it's like Batman.
Keith David.
It was our first time
Even
seeing.
though he's not like the live action one.
It was our first time seeing Batman in that light,
Yeah.
and I guess because of that, and then because of the Injustice games and the Injustice comics, and then like everything that followed, and then Zack Snyder, it like ruined Superman's image.
Yeah.
Like it totally. Like, that's not Superman to me. Like, once, after I watched this movie and then I did, like, some research and, like, kind of compared everything, I was like, whoa, like, this isn't Superman. Like, this isn't who he should be or whatever. So it's like, how do I explain it? Like, even with these Marvel movies, I feel not until Thunderbolts where they started, like, talking about, I guess, more relatable stuff. And it's, like, not... Thunderbolts actually was really dark. Okay, it was like really dark and gritty, yeah.
Depression, bro.
But it's like Superman.
Depression is my power.
How do I explain it? It's kind of going off what we were saying about like what's going on with the world. I feel like we're such in a dark place. We've been in such a dark place for so long that seeing a movie that's about kindness and this grabbing from the movie is so punk rock because it's literally what's not happening right now. So it's good to see that. It's like, wow, like. I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Unbearable Weight of Mass Talent with Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal.
Oh, okay. I've seen parts of it.
Okay, yeah. So there's a scene where he's like, "What's your favorite movie?" And he's like, "Oh, Paddington 2." And he's like, "Paddington 2?" And Pedro Pascal's like, "That movie changed my life. It made me want to be a better man."
That was probably an ad-lib too. He probably actually meant that.
That's how I felt with Superman.
It was improvised.
Yeah. Like, that's how I felt watching Superman. I was like, wow. Like,
they
never related to this character, but it's like he just wanted to be good. And it's just like James Gunn just got that. He just got it right on the point. Like,
they do cut in the scene where they're crying watching the movie for Paddington 2.
Oh, yeah, for that movie. But yeah, Superman, it was so hopeful. Like, it was so hopeful. And Kevin Smith was saying, like, he's like, the part that made me all 100% in with Superman was when he was like talking to Lois about the dog. And he was just like, he's
not even a good dog.
Not even a good dog.
Alone,
but he's out there alone and he's probably scared. It's just like, oh, that's Superman right there.
Pretty
like,
much.
I was like, it makes you feel like it's Superman.
Nick related with that so much, the dog part.
No. Haley is Crypto and I'm Supergirl for sure. No boundaries. Like,
I'd say one of my favorite things about this Superman is like, not like I know I was just bringing up color, like because compared to other Superman, I grew up watching the Christopher Reeves ones.
Yeah.
Those ones are specifically like that's the dawn of light for superhero movies for me. Yeah, that was like the first real superhero movie. Other than that Superman 2 scene where he throws his S, which is like just the most weird.
Yeah, it's so superhero-y. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, no, it's like
it's so comic
I've
booky.
read some comics, but I've never seen him do that before.
Well, that and also like the kissing thing. Wasn't that Superman like he kisses Lois to make him forget he's Superman?
That was crazy.
I never like that's
and he does it twice. He trauma dumps. Okay, that's like he trauma dumps and then he makes her forget it all.
But have you guys ever seen that Robot and Chicken sketch or like of him like?
Oh, where he starts making out with everyone, right? Then he makes out with Lex Luthor.
No,
he's glad he uses his power all the time.
I haven't.
So yeah, because he starts like, oh, I can just make out, and like everyone just forgets. He goes to like every villain and just starts making out with them.
That's great. You should watch it.
The biggest thing for me in that movie, like of realism, the small, minute detail. Everyone forgets that he's not a real journalist. right? Like the Superman's not a real journalist.
In the movie?
He did work like on a little newspaper in Smallville.
Yeah.
That was it. But
Bro, he's a real journalist.
no, but like think about it. The scene where Lois interviews him in the house and he starts to overreact. A real journalist would just answer and try to like
Oh, you mean the new one? Thought you
yeah,
meant
the
which
new one.
Okay, yeah.
And then, but like he overreacts and doesn't know how to use a recorder either, like to turn it off and stuff.
Yeah, that was an interesting like.
Because it gives it like the little detail where he's like he's not really a journalist. He got the job.
I would say he's like a rookie journalist for sure.
Well, he's been. in the
everyone's a
troubles for,
rookie
3
journalist.
years, though.
We're a rookie journalist if we talk about it like that.
No, and then okay, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt because he is getting interviewed by his girlfriend, and he has to be
not his
someone.
They've been dating.
They're
dating.
dating someone he's dating, and he has to be Superman. But obviously, she knows more behind the scenes than like he would give out.
Yeah, but you get me.
Because
Like
there was a lot of like, oh, well, that's off the record. Well, that can't be off the record. Or like
But you got to say it's off the record. So
Yeah.
and
But
a
I get
real,
what you mean,
a real
but-
journalist would know that.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't.
No, I disagree with you because you got to think about like.
Are you just talking about like the emotion level because of the relationship?
I think no. It's not that. It's because it's like it's not that he's a real journalist. It's just like how he has to turn off being a journalist and has to be Superman and answer it as Superman. Superman's not a journalist. Clark Kent is
Clark
a.
Kent.
I can't even
my
talk.
God. Clark
Yeah.
Kent.
There you
Kent.
go.
Yeah, he's the journalist. So,
Clark
like,
Kent.
he can't answer as him.
Different
You know
character.
what I mean?
What he's trying to do is have Superman be a good guy and stop people from invading. That's all he's trying. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
That's
he-
what a
He
good
took
guy
it
would
upon
do.
himself though.
He took it upon himself. I'm just trying to help them. I'm sorry
move-
for that rant, but it's
Yeah.
true. It's
No,
true.
it's
Like
right.
how
You're
people,
right. You're not wrong.
I hate how
Yeah.
people see it. Like people only see it in black and white. That's how everyone wants to see it. Why don't you see it like James Gunn and add color to the movie?
Well, look,
some
I,
blues and
I
yellows
don't
and
want to go
reds.
there, but it's just like people are even saying the movie's woke,
Oh
and it's
my
just like
God,
it's just like he's just
Because a
trying
man
to be
cried,
kind.
guys. You can't have men crying in the
Superman
movies.
crying? You're telling me the strongest being in the universe is crying?
Let's get into it. What's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene. That was probably gonna be definitely again. That's one of my favorite scenes of just showcasing who Superman is. The whole like argument he's having with Lois about just trying to be a good person. Like I wanted to help people. People were about to die. That's Superman. Like he doesn't care about the red tape or anything like that. Someone's about to die. He's gonna be in charge. He's gonna go and help. Because I was reading on the internet too. Like who's the one superhero you could think of, and anyone's in a crisis anywhere on Earth, who's gonna do it? Like, I'm a huge Spider-Man guy, but Spider-Man can't be swinging around in Saudi Arabia. So it's like Superman's the guy. So like
Clip
he's
that.
gonna.
No, yeah, totally. But you would say that's your favorite scene when she interviews him?
That one, well, again, it just showcases both their characters so perfectly, and then it also ties into a later scene when she's like begging the Justice Gang, "Hey, come on, let's go get Superman. He's trapped." And Guy Gardner said the same thing she said about like you're gonna cause like ruckus and like political turmoil. And he's like, "I don't want to cause a big old like political like scandal." So like she got the like what? And I feel like that's when she finally realized where Superman was coming from. Like, oh, shiznit. Like he just wants to help people, and
They're
that's
just
the
hero.
right
He's
way.
a hero. That's what
Yeah.
he is. He's a good guy.
Oh yeah, he
Lord knows.
influenced the Justice Gang to do what's right without having to be supervised by a government. And then they're smart in the movie too, because then after that happens, they it does show the government, and they're like, oh look, the metahumans are just kind of doing whatever they want now,
And I feel like that'll tie into like Suicide Squad if they want to go down
Yeah.
that route and stuff like.
whatever it may be in the future.
Because that's Rick Flag. I don't know if it's senior or it's most likely senior.
No, it's
so
senior because
How
How do you pronounce his name? Fillion? Is it Nathan
Nathan
Fillion?
Fillion.
Yeah.
Amazing actor, by the way.
Fantastic.
He's in like over 100 movies. Nathan Fillion is like one of the actors with like the most range.
Would you call him underrated or because I love him?
The thing
so
I would
is,
say he's
the thing is,
underrated. I don't know too much
he's
about him.
underrated in the sense of like, no one talks about him enough. The only time I think anyone ever hears about Nathan Fillion in pop culture other than the superhero movies was Big
Firefly.
Mouth.
Firefly too.
Big Mouth brings him up a lot. What's the little girl's name? She's half black, half white.
I know who you're talking about.
She imagines.
Oh my god! Yeah, I know.
She imagines herself with Nathan Fillion all the time.
That's who that is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I need to
So
put
the
that
thing about
together.
Nathan Fillion is like he played Guy Gardner, a character who everyone does not like.
In the universe, yeah.
So well. And like the amount of how do I say it? He's like, even watching him, he's like, this guy's a piece of shit.
He's like
But,
a-hole. He's a
bro,
Jews ass.
That scene where he's in that little country and like he just, and it's like the middle fingers for you.
that's Guy
That
Gardner
really
for
shows
sure.
like, dude, that guy's all badass. As much as I want to hate him, oh my god,
When
I
I
love
saw
this
the
guy.
trailer, when I saw the trailer, I did not know who that guy was. Little guy. And then like when I learned a little bit about him, I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And then I was like, I'm probably not gonna like him. And then I'm like, dude, he's badass. I'm like, James Gunn made such like small characters so cool. Like even the amount of screen time that Hawk Girl got, she was so cool because it was just like, oh, what are you gonna do? And like turn me in like Superman, and she's like,
Can we talk about that?
I'm not like Superman.
That Hawk Girl killed a sovereign leader.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
that
has to be a huge talking point in a later movie because it's like
Yeah, she straight killed like
She
a
just
high level political
killed-
figure.
She killed one of the highest politicians in a country.
I think that it'll cause some. I feel like it should cause some strafe between Superman and her because
Yes.
obviously Superman's. I mean, he'll
Superman
do it.
wouldn't
If
have
he,
killed him.
Yeah.
he'll do it if he absolutely has to, but like he would never have done that. Like,
Yeah.
freaking drop
To go back
Superman.
on Guy Gardner, because I like how you brought up that scene. I like how the kid's like, Superman, and he's like,
We got an upgrade.
he's like, sorry, kid, Superman couldn't make it.
He
You
got
got
an
an
upgrade,
upgrade.
That's
like,
that's pure Guy
Oh,
Gardner.
hell
man.
yeah, dude.
but
It's
it was
like-
so cool.
He's a jerk with a heart of gold.
wh-
So.
wh- what's your favorite scene?
My favorite scene, when they finally showcase what Superman is supposed to be, when he's saving everyone, even that squirrel. Everyone brings up how much they hate that squirrel scene. I think it really showcases like that's Superman. That's him saving. That's him being the hero we need, dude. I'm being so passionate about this.
No,
it's like
true.
super, like
it's
they
true.
just the little things like this makes it like that's supposed to be what Superman is supposed to be. I know I keep bringing it up, but Zack Snyder really did not do a good job in showcasing
no.
We're
who
gonna
he
get
was.
there. Trust me, dude. We're almost
I
there.
just want to bring up though, it's funny. Like again, how I brought up my dad and brother, huge Superman fans. They did not like that squirrel scene.
Really?
Only me and my little sister were like, "Yeah, we like that scene." They're like, "I think that was too far." I'm like, "Too far?" I was like, "This is
No
Superman."
one else was in danger. He's all like, "Okay, let me save the squirrel too."
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
"This is
Oh,
Superman."
but
though.
I mean,
it's that
yeah.
one, and of course the show stealer. The show stealer, Mister, terrific.
Senor terrific.
That scene is so good, especially because how James Gunn filmed it all like in one, almost like in one shot.
Was it one take?
I think it's supposed to look like
It
it's
looks
one
like
take.
it's one take.
I
That's-
most likely it was cut because I'm guessing things were thrown in the screen that makes it seem like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like could have been like that's like one of the best scenes. I even have it saved on my phone. That's how much I love that scene, especially because now it's digital. I just started recording all those and making memes out of them, like screen recording all those scenes.
I want to say my favorite scene is when he finally goes to the city and he grabs the building, and then like he makes sure that one person makes it out of the car, and then when the dust settles, like, or when it's like the building does fall in the dust and he's just like up there, like the frame, that shot, like when he's just like hovering over and looking at her, like
He's
I was
smiling
like
too.
I was like the Starman.
That's
Like-
that's the hero.
I was like, that's Superman. That was by far one of my favorite scenes. Another scene I liked is like, yeah, he's so like, you know, he's always trying to do good, everything. Oh, well, obviously, no, my favorite scene is when he's like, maybe being kind is the punk rock. That was fire. And then an honorable mention scene is when he just breaks into Lex Luthor's place and he's like, where's the dog? I
What
love
dog?
that. That
What did
tone
you
switch.
say? Ugly dog in a
Ugly
cage?
dog, ugly dog in a red cape.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ugly dog in a red cape.
And he's
What
like,
did you say?
he's like, you heard that? And like Superman seems so unhinged right
I
there.
mean, like we could all again. I want to bring that up too. Like it's just, you said he's like a god amongst men. It's hard to relate to him. Like this one right here, especially Superman for all seasons. It breaks him down. You see him as like a country boy, how it becomes Superman, and like, it shows how relatable he is. Because I remember I watched a YouTube video or read it on the internet. Like he's the everyman. Like I know he has all these superpowers, but at the end of the day, he's Clark Kent.
Have you seen the actors like interviews?
Where I've seen some of them.
I love him. I think he's just,
David
just like a
Cornsweet?
normal
Yeah,
guy.
he's amazing.
He's just a normal guy. I love him. But can I give an honorable mention to an actor? I don't know his name. That's what sucks.
oh,
By Jimmy.
Who's the guy that's the one that can form into any element?
Metamorpho?
Okay, the actor who plays him.
Noho Hank.
Yeah, it's NoHo Hank.
Yeah. Have you seen Barry?
I'm in love.
Have you seen Barry? The show
Yeah,
Barry? Yeah.
He's also in that
forgot his name.
unicorn movie.
Yeah. Awesome. Love him.
The
Forgot
one
his
with
name.
Paul Rudd
Jenna
and
Ortega.
I was gonna grab my phone, but we're live.
I know what you're doing.
he has been coming on in so many movies lately, and I absolutely think he killed in Superman.
yeah,
He did great. And the
did
sad
great.
thing was like he has alopecia. So like
Yes.
I mean he told a story like how I think some hiring people were like or hiring directors were telling him like, oh, you're never gonna get
Anthony
a job.
There
There you go.
There we
Anthony
go.
Carrigan.
And
Yeah,
they were
shout
like-
out him.
Yeah, man, he was great in the movie, and it's just
amazing.
He was just
I
like,
think he's amazing.
I like that scene again. Like another controversial scene was when the guy got the poor falafel man. I don't remember his name, but they killed him, and then Superman starts crying, and then like they kind of panic.
love that
Metamorpho
scene.
crying. People are like, "Ooh, it's
What
like,
does he say? It's like it was an honor to serve you or something. It was an honor to give
it
you
was
food.
an honor to give you food that day. I don't have a family."
Oh
like,
yeah,
don't feel
my!
that
bad,
was
like,
that
heartbreaking.
would kill.
Did you catch at the end though? They put like the real hero, like he
Yeah,
gets a
at the
news
end.
article,
But
and
I
it says
think-
the real hero. And it's a
I think
picture
I
of him.
also read that he does have family. Like I think the person like in the beginning of the movie when Superman crashes in the city, he's dragging him back up. I think that's his dad. He's like, "Oh, can you watch the falafel stand?" I think I read that somewhere. I don't know if it's true.
Oh, damn.
So like I think he really did have family.
I really enjoyed the scene with NoHo Hank. What? How do you pronounce it?
Metamorpho.
Metamorpho.
Yeah.
When he's all like, he make the sun, and he's just like,
Yeah.
oh, look, it's hydrogen, and like he's just trying to figure out all
Yeah,
the
I was like, I don't know if you're right, bro, but I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
do
can make
good
something
chemistry.
like a sun.
I love that
Um,
scene.
Okay, now I think
I love the movie.
before we get to the, I
Love
feel
it all.
like we'll get to a Man of Steel comparison segment.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, for example, you know, you got Spider-Man, you have Doc Ock, you got Batman, you got Joker. I mean, Superman. I mean, we gotta talk about Lex Luthor.
Generational hater, bro.
Thank you. Exactly.
Dude, I forget his name.
I forgot
too.
his last name, but it's Nicholas
Holt.
Holt. There you go. Shout out Nosferatu.
Also, he's in Warm Bodies. I think that was the first movie I
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
seen
Yeah.
with him.
He was the zombie.
So
That was like the first I think I saw with him.
The one that I remember.
that Lex Luthor
Also
is
Beast.
such a hater. It's insane.
That's Lex Luthor.
Can,
though.
can we give some like love for him though, playing as Lex Luthor, that he loves his employees? And because he's rubbing their shoulders like, you're doing great,
No,
you're
bro,
doing
remember,
awesome.
Like,
No,
no,
but
like
the
he got
thing
mad
is,
and he
like-
knocked over those pencils. Did it
Yeah, no,
again.
but like,
Pick it up.
no, but like I was saying, like,
It's like
when they're doing everything, he's just like, you're doing great, bud. Like
Yeah,
you're
'cause
awesome.
he's like, you're killing Superman. Good.
Yeah, he's more about that.
But
Let's have Jacob open it.
Oh,
What's your
yes.
favorite Lex Luthor scene? Oh, I put it down there.
I mean, I already know. I already know what you guys are gonna say, so I feel like I have to choose a
Fat
different
dick.
one.
No. Do whatever you want. If
Because the whole 1A, like just like the whole big stupid line. If not that one, like
one
Trying
A,
to think
yeah,
of-
one A is amazing.
it's the most memeable one. But like I'm trying to think my favorite Lex Luthor scene. Probably that dog one. Probably just how smart he is, like drinking his coffee. Like I don't know what dog you're talking about, and you know he knows.
Yeah.
Or the coolest one was when he breaks into the Fortress of Solitude. He's just like the engineers just fucking tearing robots up, and he's just walking in, no cares
Yeah,
in the
or a
world.
farming.
Yeah, just like-
right? Just
But he's just like such a hater, bro. Like in this one, like All Star Superman, he kills Superman basically in that like in this whole story. Like he gives him the equivalent of cancer. Like in the beginning, like he's just such a freaking hater, bro. Like he just and that one, and then this one, they're like kind of childhood friends, I think. And then he just like hates Superman because again, like he gives the whole speech in the movie, like you make us weak, like. And basically, but he's like, he hates Superman because everyone should be worshiping him. Because he's so intelligent, he's so smart.
he should have the spotlight.
Yeah,
But
in
at the end of the day, he doesn't
If
do anything,
he's
though.
so smart, then why is he bald?
He didn't. Oh, in the Golden Age, like, he didn't used to be bald. Like, he used to have hair, and then in the comics, like, he lost his hair and he blamed Superman. So that's where it all starts in the Golden Age.
Damn.
God.
So you're telling me male pattern baldness is what gives him rage?
Man,
It's
that-
even Superman.
Damn, Superman got that perfect little hair.
got that
I
nice
think
little
my
swirl.
favorite scene with Lex Luthor is literally just like one frame. It's after he loses, and this is basically on Nicholas's whole credit for him, is when it shows him and he's like crying, but it's like it's that frustration cry. Like he is so frustrated with Superman that Superman beat him that he's like crying. Like that shot, I thought that shot was just perfect. Like, and obviously,
Again,
the
men
1A was
crying though. We
amazing.
can't have men crying in movies, guys.
1A, and then I like how he even admits it too. He says like,
I created the whole war to kill you.
No, not even that part. Like, he's like, yes, he's like, I forgot exactly how he words it, but he's like, yes, I know that like my hatred for you blinds me. He's like, I'm not oblivious to that.
Yeah,
he's like, he's like, I just hate you, bro.
Yeah, he's a hater, bro. He just hates to hate.
Did
Gives him
you
life.
know James Gunn confirmed that nothing's wrong with the girl's toes?
Oh, the
Mutant
web
toes?
toes.
Oh my
Jimmy
He
god.
confirmed
girlfriend?
that Jimmy's just a freak, or he has problems.
He is a freak. There's
Says Jimmy has problems. I think that's what he says. Like that, he confirmed that nothing's wrong.
Probably
with her
does.
feet.
He thinks she's
There's
ugly.
like when we first see Jimmy, or like when we look at his desk, there's like a picture of him and it's like with two
Two
girls.
rows, yeah.
But another
boy.
thing with Lex Luthor is I don't know if you guys caught this, but Lex Luthor in the dog scene, he has a picture of Mr. Handsome on his desk. Mr. Handsome was that
Oh, the little
creepy
creepy
little
little
like
alien.
slender tall
Yes.
dude that
I did
was
not see
like
that, no.
moving the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about Mr. Handsome, it's the same actor that played the Xenomorph in Alien Romulus.
Yeah.
That freak
Really,
one? Yes.
that tall.
That-
Yep, spoilers for
yeah,
that.
sorry, spoilers for that movie. But anyways, yeah. So, Mr. Handsome, what James Gunn was saying is that Mr. Handsome, Lex is probably that's probably one of the people he loves
It's
because
the first
Lex
creation.
created him to try to create a human, but created that, and then he just kept them around. That's why he has like a picture of him on his desk,
I can
which
see
is
that.
really
I
funny.
love seeing the pictures that James Gunn keeps posting of himself with Mr. Handsome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just keeps posting pictures of them, like they're just chilling.
No,
like
I
he
li-
keeps putting them like different places.
The photo with in the movie, the photo with the girlfriend and Mr. Handsome, like she takes a selfie with him.
Hey, bro, man. Mr. Handsome needs love, too.
It's funny, like when I first saw Mr. Handsome, I was like, "Is anybody gonna address this guy? Like this guy's."
No, because, like, I thought he was a Martian, though, because he said, like, he calls Superman a Martian. He's like, oh, I'm Kryptonian. He's like, yeah, whatever, same thing. But I thought he looked like a white Martian. I thought they were like, okay, this is how maybe they might tie in John Jones to this, because he's, the white Martians, and then his kind, the green Martians.
Yeah, and
Oh,
John
shit.
Jones, the big UFC fighter. They could.
That,
That's
too.
funny. Yeah, Lex Luthor, generational hater. He was great. I feel like to kind of wrap it up, or to get to the last segment, Man of Steel. Where Man of Steel goes wrong is so many places now compared to this Superman. It's like it's a dark, gritty Superman, like aura farming, just letting people die. Like-
There's a specific scene,
Even his dad.
and I need you to confirm it for me.
Yeah, like he could save his dad, but he chooses not to save his dad.
Right?
No. I think even in this one, he gets his dad. His dad gets caught in a tornado, and he's like, nope. He goes in and saves his dad. Easy. Like I was like, bro, that's like they should have happened to Man of Steel, but they wanted him to have.
I
angst.
need you to confirm this for me. Who's faster? Is it Flash or Superman?
The Flash.
Flash, right? So like, it's just because that's his whole thing.
Yeah,
But Superman's still extremely fast, right?
very much so. He's one of the fastest people in the universe, but
like,
Flash is way
they keep
faster.
bringing it up. It's not because I just saw it recently. No, I've seen this because I've even though I'm not a big fan of, was that DCEU?
Yeah,
Flash?
No, like the last like Zack Snyder's. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
That's DCEU, right?
Yeah.
So I did watch some of them. I just don't like Man of Steel. I'm not a big fan. Henry Cavill's a great, amazing actor.
Yeah,
just,
it's literally not Henry Cavill.
it was the writers.
well, then
Zack
again,
Snyder.
that mustache
That
thing
too.
either.
CGI.
The
man.
scene that bothered the hell out of me that people keep bringing up because I knew something was wrong is that courtroom scene. Or I think it's a courtroom
Yeah.
where he knows there's a problem and he reacts to it and then just lets the building explode and all
that was
people
Batman
die.
v Superman, right?
Yes. This is Superman. If Superman notices something, he's grabbing him at full speed and flying him out, or saving the people. That's
Or
what Superman's
you know what they
supposed
could have
to
done?
do.
They could have at least showed like, because to say it happened so fast, he could have at least saved half of the people.
Yeah,
Like instead they
or at least try blocking the
like or somebody
Because
like
was it because he can't see through lead, so I haven't seen the movie in forever because it sucks. But
yeah.
like,
Apparently it was lead.
okay,
So like okay, yeah, if it blew up like that, it was a surprise thing, but like the way they film it is that it's like slow motion and he's just like
standing over the flames.
like he's just looking badass and everyone's just dying, and then it's like, bro, if it showed him like panicking and trying to save everyone, that would be so much more like, oh, okay.
I think you're supposed to be like sad, like, oh, I let this happen, or like I failed, like at least people die. But it's like it doesn't really come across as that. Just like
Yeah.
you just like you
It's
didn't.
like you let
Let's
these
also
people
talk
die.
about that. He's not even Zack Snyder. He's not even a DCEU. Let's talk about that lame ass Superman that's a racist now. Working
later.
with ICE.
Later
Was that
for him.
Dean
That's Lois Clark in the Superman Adventures, whatever the heck.
Yeah,
I
you know, Family Guy really summed it up very, very
I saw that
nicely.
clip, yeah.
I love that. Where he's just like, even before all this stuff with ICE and like, there's a scene where it's just like, oh, let's
The most political review box.
where they bring up Dean is all like, oh, it's just let's do something before. Let's not grab for attention like how that Superman does. And he's like sitting on a park bench, like, oh my god, is that Superman? Guys, come on.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
told
this
me
one
about
guy,
that
one
one.
guy's like sitting next to him, not even saying anything. He's like, oh my god, it's him. Oh, yeah, it's me.
And
no.
I was seeing clips about Zack Snyder and like everything he was saying, and he was talking about how like, oh yeah, like with Batman, like, you know, Batman would be an alcoholic. Like he was just saying stuff like that, and it's like, bro, like dude, this is why you don't get it. Like,
Batman should kill. He wanted to do some weird out of pocket
like
stuff with Batman.
I get
too.
it, like, you know, real life, but it's like, bro, at the end of the day, it's a movie and it's a comic book character. Like, it's not that they're bigger than life, but it's like there's a difference you're supposed to convey. Like, Batman's not going to be grounded if you make him an alcoholic. Like, I'm going to be like, what? Like, you know? And then it was funny because then he's like, no, Crypto's in the movie. And then they're like, why is Crypto in the movie? Like, what do you mean Crypto's in the movie? He's like, yeah, you could actually see him in the back. There's a tombstone that says Crypto on it.
No way.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, there's like a tombstone that says Crypto on it. And then, yeah, like wanted to make it where like, Superman's dad had to put him down because he was teaching him like a lesson or something. And then like the clip stops and everyone's like, bro, thank God you're gone. Like, what is wrong with you? Like,
You seen that?
I'm gonna send you that.
Have you seen that Rick and
do that.
Morty clip? With like Zack Snyder, with like
Yeah,
the voice actors
with
of
him
both
and,
Zack Snyder and
yeah.
James Gunn.
James Gunn.
And then he also says it where he's all like, Superman's supposed to be a badass. He's not just talking and showing emotions. That's such a funny scene because people were making fun of that scene, like online, going like, "Oh, that's so right." Like because the movie wasn't even out yet, and he was like, "Yeah, James Gunn's gonna ruin this movie." Like, yeah, Rick and Morty got it right.
Well, because you have this whole Snyder cult, the Snyder Bros. He's all
yeah,
like,
they're
they were gonna,
crazy.
Release
like-
the Snyder clip. But I will say one thing that Snyder did do well is just he did showcase like the power Superman has, I guess, to an extent. Made him powerful,
Yeah.
but a rock is also a very strong item. You can throw it at anyone, doesn't have emotion. That's literally what Superman
I was
from Man
gonna
of Steel is.
ask you,
He's
you
just a
said-
rock.
You said something last time I talked to you and I couldn't remember, but you were saying the difference between Marvel superheroes and DC superheroes. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah. So Marvel is about like just not ordinary here, but kind of every man. It's kind of okay. So DC's a gods among men, like, and then Marvel's more the the heroes in your streets, basically stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like they're just like these because you have Wonder Woman, Superman, the Flash. These are like basically just gods. And then you have Spider-Man, Daredevil, Wolverine. Like just they're not gods, but they're still superhuman, but they still feel relatable to an extent.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. Because I was trying to remember that because I remember you told me that. And I was like, dude, Jacob explained it so good on like what the difference is. So before we go, we always have to end it with a rating. What do you rate this Superman?
This Superman, I would give an 8 out of 10 for sure.
8 out of
8
10.
out of 10. Just, still think some things they can improve here and there, but for the most part, they really just nailed Superman, who I believe Superman to be. He's an all-loving person. There's another way he's going to find it. And, at the end, he gets to the soul, like how they kind of bookend it too perfectly, like how he first goes into the Fortress of Solitude, we're going to play a picture of a video of his parents. He always calms him down. And then he gets Kryptonian parents. And then the whole controversy happens. And then at the end, you see all those home videos of his, his actual parents, which is I feel like a good message for adopted kids. Your real family is the people that, love you, care for you, and just accept you for who you are. And it was just really kind of wholesome, the wholesome ending. You see him smile at the end, and that That really got me. Made me happy. So
Hell yeah.
Such a crazy cameo too for Bradley Cooper.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was super
right?
out of pocket. Came out of nowhere.
Your rating?
My rating, as not the biggest, like, I guess because I don't watch too many Superman things or DC in general, I give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I think it's a perfect movie. I think it's still one of my favorite movies this year, besides Sinners. But like, I think it's like, because those are two different movies for sure.
Sinners and
Yeah,
Weapons.
yeah.
Go see
But
Weapons,
my
too.
God, I think for a superhero movie that I've seen this year, because to me, Fantastic Four flopped. To me, I think that movie was boring. I know I missed like half the things in the middle, but everyone,
That's a story for next time.
but everyone brought up that I didn't miss anything. Like everyone,
No, I told you, yeah, you
I wanted to
didn't-
go see it again because I guess I don't.
I missed him figuring out the language, and then I saw that clip and I go, oh, I didn't miss anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really.
But yeah, I think Superman's like just one of the. It's literally what I imagine Superman's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and I just love the message behind it. It's hope.
Yeah.
It's just a good guy trying to do good stuff.
About kindness, like James Gunn said.
I'll give Superman a 9 out of 10. It was just a breath of fresh air, and now I'm invested. Like, I want to see what Supergirl is going to be about. Like, I'm invested into this new era of, like, DC. I'm, like, all for it.
Also,
Yeah.
he
It's gonna be super
James
exciting.
Gunn retconned. You saw that?
Yes.
I love
Peacemaker.
that.
Peacemaker season 2.
Love
watch
that.
it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've seen that
Okay,
clip of
you
like.
saw that clip,
but you
yeah.
see Supergirl too, so she's. I don't know if she's part of the Justice.
I don't
League,
have
which is really
HBO.
cool. Oh, you
So
don't?
right now,
Yeah, I seen it. It's good.
You
I
got
like how
HBO?
he just, yeah.
you gonna shoot me HBO?
It's not my account. We'll talk about it off air. But anyways, no, yeah, Superman was great. It was a breath of fresh air. And to end it off, I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am.
No, to end it off, kindness. That's punk rock.
It sounded so threatening. But yeah.
That doesn't sound like Superman to me, bro. Calm
Yeah,
down. That sounds
but,
like Man of
um,
Steel Superman.
Jacob, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
Well,
I feel like
you're
we
so
needed to talk about Superman. on the
Informative. You're
pod.
the right person to talk to about this.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't wait for our next one, Spider-Man 2.1.
Oh,
look
yeah,
forward to that
that's
one.
true.
Ah.
Yeah. Stay tuned. But you won't get it until November. All right.
Look forward to it.
Oh, actually, maybe December. Who knows?
Because
Anyways,
I'm a punk
Sometimes
rocker.
shit.
Yes, I am.
we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.